Hi, so it's a response video to what you were talking about. I'm originally from New York, and actually I lived in Oakland for a few years as well. So I thought I'd just give you some direct feedback on the whole Oakland thing. So simply put, basically what's going on is that Oakland is pretty much it's an old school town, and because its proximity to the University of California at Berkeley and its liberal take on things, Oakland has a tendency to sort of come down on the other side of that spectrum. So it's kind of not surprising that Oakland would be quite harsh. I'm not trying to justify what they're doing. It's just a reality. That's what Oakland is. If you want liberal, sort of thinking and education and philosophy, you go right up the road to Berkeley. It's like 20 minutes. Or you can stay in Oakland, which is a little bit more old school. And plus the fact that Oakland's also across the bay from San Francisco, which is another liberal bastion. So Oakland has kind of always been working class and kind of more on the poor end of the spectrum. And so as a result, it's a little bit more heavy handed. So I personally didn't find it surprising at all and kind of half expecting it. The second point also to remember is that the Oakland Police Department recently has had uh, quite a lot of trouble. Actually, they've got a lot of dirty elements that are going on in that police force, and I personally know of a number of incidents in which people I know were robbed by the police, and it's not a surprise. It's been published in the local newspapers. And basically, there's rogue cops, there's dirty cops there. I mean, there's dirty cops in every town, but in Oakland, it's just more like blatantly obvious of what's going on in that town. And if you recall, although BART, which is not Oakland Police, is actually a separate police system, but it's also not surprising that they shot that guy in Fruitvale Station, which is the BART station in Oakland. So not surprising in the least that the Occupy movement in Oakland would get treated with such kind of nastiness by the Oakland Police Department. All right, so love the video. Keep commenting and don't lose heart. It's always darkest before the dawn.